I think Mum and Dad worried that they wouldn't be able to have children. And you can tell when you ask them now about it that that's still a very real fear for them. Mum first told me her story and my story when I was about 12. She and Dad had tried to conceive for about 8 years and had some investigations, had an operation to have a look inside and see what the problem was, and they couldn't find a problem with her or Dad. So they were on a waiting list for IVF in Sydney. And then Mum received a letter from Lingard Hospital in Newcastle to say that they were starting an IVF program, and did Mum and Dad want to be on it? And they said, of course. And they were not the first group through the IVF program, but they were the first successful couple to have a baby. When Mum and Dad did IVF, it was very culturally taboo. Mum's still got newspaper clippings that say, the headlines say Brave New World and test tube babies, and
yeah, that really shocked me because I had no idea that anyone would have a problem with making babies. But yeah, it's really strange to see how the culture has shifted in a really good way. But I think they really it was hard for us to appreciate what they went through back then. There weren't numbers of people going through the process or the methods of communication that we have available to us now. So I think it would have been a very different experience in a very different time. Yeah.
So we went and saw Prof Ledger at the fertility clinic at the Royal Women's at Randwick after we'd been trying to conceive naturally. I mean, we were very lucky. We didn't actually have to do IVF. We needed some fertility help. So Prof Ledger and the fertility clinic at Randwick, they gave me some drugs, some injections, and that worked first go. Being able to provide public IVF at Randwick would just be wonderful, to be able to give everyone the opportunity to have a baby. If we had to do IVF, we would have had to change from those really nice relationships and have IVF privately, which would have been a financial burden, but it would have been an emotional burden as well, because we'd formed some really nice bonds with the people that work at the Royal. And yeah, I think it would be wonderful to be able to provide the whole service, including IVF.
We would just like to say thank you for anyone who's in a position to make a donation. It makes a huge difference to those people on the receiving end of it. Life-changing difference. So thank you.